Quit capsating, serenading them hoes.
Yeah, what up? It's your boy Ricky Bats, Gotham City Boys. You are now watching This Is 50.com. Let's get it.
Yo, what's good? It's DJ Thoro, aka Thorozano, the Prince of the Streets. Right now you're watching the hottest in the streets, right here on This Is 50.com. Got a special guest in the building. Introduce yourself.
What up, what up? It's your boy Ricky Bats. You already know Gotham City Boys. BX is in the building.
BX? So, alright, so coming from the BX, so you into lyricism.
Yes. Yes, I'm into making music.
You're into making music?
I'm into making music. I'm into expressing, you know, my life experiences and stuff.
Right. Okay, so the name Ricky Bats, where's the name?
Well, Ricky's my government name, and Bats is actually a
You play baseball?
No, it's actually an acronym for Born a True Spitter, and I do play baseball.
Born a True Spitter, I like that.
So that's what.
Come with some shit, baby. All right.
Yeah, that's what it is.
All right.
I mean, that's what.
So there's a meaning to that.
Yeah, there's a meaning to it.
Born a True Spitter. That's dope. That's dope.
So, you know, basically I write about, you know, the life experiences and you know, shit that I see that go on around me, shit that I, you know, go through. Right. You know, that I've been through in the past. You know. Right.
So let's talk about your music. What music you got out?
My music, I got a lot of things, man. Actually, man.
What are you pushing right now?
Right now, I got a joint with Uncle Murder called My Crew Hungry.
My Crew Hungry. Uncle Murder. That's our guy up here. You know.
Yeah.
Salute Murder.
Salute the Murder.
Right.
I got a joint called My Crew Hungry, produced by 84 Beats.
Okay.
Video's dope.
Right.
The video look like a big budget video. Like, I mean.
Well, then it is. If it looks like it is.
You know.
That's what it is.
No, it looks bigger than what it is.
It looks bigger than what it is.
Yeah, it looks bigger than what it is.
I say it is what it is.
Yeah, it is what it is.
You know?
It is what it is, right?
It is what it is.
I'm trying to like.
Nah, come on. You
be humble with it.
No, you don't just speak, man. Everybody can't come up here, man. You know how many girls want to come up here and talk to me, man?
Right.
I'm messing with you.
No, I get to almost have me again. Yeah.
But yeah, so the video's out. Where can they see this video?
The video you can see it on World Star, YouTube, Ricky Bats.
Okay.
BET is about to be on BET with Vote. You know, like, you know what I mean? It's just gonna be everywhere, everywhere. You just Google My Crew Hungry Ricky Bats. It's gonna pop up everywhere.
Okay, so let me ask you this question. There are, and I can testify to this because I get them every day. There are a billion, not even a million. There are a billion dudes that are trying to rap and get into this industry. What are you doing to make yourself stand out instead of fitting in? Because that's the only way you're gonna make it.
Consistency. A lot of people is not consistent with their material as far as quality and quantity. Right. You understand? So for me, I only been home 2.5 years, and I recorded over 200 songs.
Since you've been home?
Yeah, since I've been home. I got over 50 videos. I've been everywhere several times, you know, and I just got off my tour.
Okay.
You know what I mean? By being consistent with everybody else ain't doing you're gonna stick out.
Right.
And keep doing. So if somebody else is doing something, they only gonna do it for a certain amount of time. But if you keep on doing it, surpassing everybody that's doing the same shit, you're gonna stick out because it's like you still doing it.
Right.
And while everybody else is gonna fall off.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So you need drive, motivation, and some money.
Right.
That's it.
And you got all the.
And that's it. Right. In your artistry, if you know how to make records, it's gonna be shown. It's gonna be heard. You know. Right. So
are you 100% independent? You got any labels behind you? Any
100%
managers or anybody working with you?
Nah, 100. I had management, but when I was about to go on my tour.
Yeah, tour.
You know, he resigned a week before the tour. Right. So, you know, I picked up. Me and my business partner, we picked up the loose ends. Right. We tied the loose ends and made it happen. Right. I was going for a month and a half.
So this was a Ricky Bats tour, or was this a tour you opening up with someone else or other artists on the bill?
Nah, it was just me because I had a it's significant. This tour. I mean, it has meaning to it because, you know, once I came home from being incarcerated for so long, I was on parole for 2.5 years. I mean, not for 2.5, I was on for like 18 months.
How long were you incarcerated for?
For 17 years with 2 trips. I did a 7 and 9, then came home for 6 months and did a 9 and 12.
Right. And what were you in for?
Drugs, guns.
Right. Okay.
You know, stuff like that.
Right.
But all that shit is changed now.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? It's like I wouldn't be here if it wasn't.
Right.
But so I lost my train of thought with that one.
You were talking about the tour.
Yeah, so the tour. So basically, and we just reached out to all these people, and then we made it happen. Like,
right,
travel the whole U.S. Oh, no, that's what it was. My bad. It was the significance of the tour. I was on parole. I came home April 28th. I was supposed to get off of parole, right? They had me on a GPS bracelet. They had you know, my day was supposed to be, let's say I'm done with parole. So my CD dropped, I had an EP that dropped called Freedom, I had a video that dropped called Freedom, and I went on tour called Freedom on the same day, April 28th.
Nice. So you said earlier you did 17 years. So how prior to you doing that, before you got into music, what was the significant change in your life that you said, you know what, I can't keep going to jail, I need to do this? Like what?
The significance is what you just said.
Right.
I can't keep going to jail. I can't keep doing it. Like,
well, some people don't learn.
From 17 to 34. I came home when I was 24, but that was for 6 months. That was like being in a hole.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I didn't get a chance to do nothing. And then I got caught in a big drug investigation, and they sent me away for another 12. I did 9.5 out of that. And then, 2.5 years later, I'm in.
Right.
So it's just basically this grinding, man, and knowing that I don't want to go back to that situation.
Right.
If I don't have to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? If anything, any of my family is jeopardized, or, and it's closer home, now there's a situation.
Right.
But for the most part, I'm all about succeeding and leading by example.
Right. Okay. All right. So speaking of succeeding and leading by example, when I first spoke, we came up into the interview, we get out of the interview, we was talking about lyricism and Nas and these artists. So that must mean you're definitely into lyricism and lyrics. Right. Now, were you ever into battling or anything?
Nah, not really. I used to battle in the yard when I was upstate.
Oh, okay.
You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't really like battling just to battle. It was just battling just to prove a point. You know what I'm saying? Just to prove a point. This is, I could do that too.
So you was the nicest upstate?
There was a lot of nice people, but I was one of them.
You was one of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, so hold that thought. So listen, with that being said, I have this segment on my show, right? It's called On the Spot. You know what that means?
I can guess.
That means you're on the spot. It's Ricky Batch, man.
On the spot.
DJ Thoro.
Let's see.
This is 50.com. We need to hear some bars. Let's go.
I'll give you a few bars. Let me see.
Let's do it.
Let me see.
This is how you make fans too.
Yeah. I said, yo, let me see. I said, who you know who did back-to-back stretches and then tell the police where the fuck the connect lives? I ain't the type to break the link on the necklace, cause my team's reckless and all of us got a death wish. All I'm asking is where the fuck my attorney so I can make bail, hop in a Benz and get home early. These niggas out here, they fold under pressure. Had a task force running your crib and look behind the dresser. They don't play fair. They playing off the refs so their team can stay in the game and ball with no text. No begging my pardon, my bangable parts and your brethren. Then you get 8 like the number that's after the 7. Before the 9, but the 9 is a choice of weapon. 10 shots lick off, you can catch the news at 11. They yelling they G's just like the 7th flooded, but really the 18th, 1st, and 20th put all together. Rats. But it's just a little...
Yo, see, let me say something to you. You just make fans. You may not know it, but this
Look, follow me, Ricky Batts.
Ricky Batts. Follow this guy, man. This is what it's about, man.
Thank you.
It's about the bars and music. That's what it's about.
The truth.
And the truth.
And the truth.
That was nice.
Don't forget the truth.
Right. That was nice. You'd be surprised how many people ask to rap and they'd be like, oh shit, I gotta go, I'll be right back.
Oh yeah?
Yeah. They gotta do everything but rap. Like, hold up, ah damn.
Right.
So
that's what you came up here for.
That's what exactly.
That's what you came up here for, your profession, so you gotta be ready to get thrown on the spot.
Right. Okay, so listen, if anybody wanna follow you or get in contact with you, how can they get in contact with you?
Yo, you get in contact with me through rickybats.com. Ricky Batts, B-A-T-S is an acronym for Born a True Spitter.
Born a True Spitter.
No Z at the end and none of that.
As you can see, you can spit.
rickybats.com. I'm on YouTube. I'm everywhere. Just RickyBats.com. Get me anywhere. Everywhere.
Right. Now, the music real quick. Aside from the song and video with Uncle Murder, you have a project that is going to be released?
Oh yeah, I got the Rise of the City, Gotham City Boys is out right now.
Okay, where can they get that?
That's on that Piff, that's on SoundCloud, that's on that's on several blog sites and whatnot.
Right.
I think y'all have it on. I'm not sure.
Yeah, we will.
It's popping right. That's what that joint is. Rise of the City, Gotham City Boys.
Right.
You know what I mean?
All right. So, if anything you want to cover that we didn't cover?
Well, I got a couple freestyles right now. I got the Free Smoke freestyle that I did.
Okay.
And I did the Statutes of Limitation freestyle.
Statutes of Limitation.
The one with 50 and Murder.
And Murder.
I sent it to you.
Yeah. But once again,
I sent it.
You talking to them?
I sent it.
Right.
You're gonna hear that.
Right.
But it's crazy though. You know what I'm saying? It's I'm just basically, man, I love the rap. I love the music, the artistry of music. You know what I'm saying? I love to be in the studio to record. I can sit there all night and just come up with like melodies and ideas and just so I go to sleep in the studio.
Okay. So is your music storytelling? How would you define your style?
My style is I don't really have no style because I could write about anything. Okay. And any topic and still make it hot. Right. But as of lately, people been telling me that like my real rap is what's my lane. Real rap meaning like she says she got a man but she creeping on the low. I seen her before. Uptown with my little bro. She said I'm arrogant, I'm confident. Now I'm all part of me. That's just my confidence. You know what I'm saying? It's just basically like talking. Right. You know, talking, but like I talk about my grandmother, I talk about my son, my just family stuff, personal shit in my rap, but I make it so relatable so people could understand,
Okay. All right, that's what's up. So before we get out of here, let everybody know where they can contact you.
Contact me again, RickyBats.com. I'm on Instagram, I'm on Twitter, I'm on Facebook. You can get my music on iTunes, Google Play, Amazon.com, everywhere. Everywhere.
All right, that's what it is. RickyBats.
My crew hungry.
Born a true spitter.
Yes. I
like that. DJ Thoro, Artist in the Streets. This is 50.com. When you see us, one knee us. Pay your respects. Yeah.